Welcome to Can Do German by GermanPod101.com.
Hallo zusammen, ich heiße Katrin Preußler. Hi everyone, I'm Katrin Preußler. In this lesson, you'll learn how to greet someone at different times of the day.
Expand your vocabulary with our core 2,000 words ebook. It's free and packed with essential expressions that you'll use on a daily basis. Start building your vocabulary today. Click the link in the description below to download your free German ebook before it's gone.
This is Finja Fischer, the Lee family's German teacher. Her schedule for the day is Mark Lee at 9 o'clock a.m., Karen Lee at 12 o'clock p.m., Ben Lee at 6 o'clock p.m. Listen to the greeting exchange between the three pairs. Pay attention to the time of day.
Guten Morgen, Frau Fischer.
Guten Morgen, Herr Lee.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend, Ben.
Once more with the English translation.
Guten Morgen, Frau Fischer.
Good morning, Miss Fisher.
Guten Morgen, Herr Lee.
Good morning, Mr. Lee.
Guten Tag.
Good day.
Guten Tag.
Good day.
Guten Abend.
Good evening.
Guten Abend, Ben.
Good evening, Ben.
Let's take a closer look at each of these expressions.
In the first conversation, do you remember how Mark says, Good morning, Miss Fisher?
Guten Morgen, Frau Fischer.
Let's start with,
Guten Morgen.
which translates as, Good morning.
Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen.
Note,
Guten Morgen.
can be used until around noon. Next is,
Frau.
Miss in this context.
Frau. Frau.
This is an honorific used for women. Finally, the teacher's family name. Fischer.
Fischer. Fischer. Fischer.
Together,
Frau Fischer.
Miss Fischer.
Frau Fischer.
All together,
Guten Morgen, Frau Fischer.
Good morning, Miss Fischer.
Guten Morgen, Frau Fischer.
When including a person's name in a greeting, it's more common to say the person's name after the greeting. Note, using the person's family name in a greeting may come across as more formal. Do you remember the teacher's response? Good morning, Mr. Lee.
Guten Morgen, Herr Lee.
First is,
Guten Morgen.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen.
Next,
Herr.
Mr. in this context.
Herr. Herr.
This is an honorific used for men. Finally, Mark's family name, Lee, pronounced in German,
Lee. Lee.
Lee. Altogether, it's,
Guten Morgen, Herr Lee.
Good morning, Mr. Lee.
Guten Morgen, Herr Lee.
Note, this exchange is formal. In the second conversation, which takes place at noon, do you remember how Karen says, Good day?
Guten Tag.
Meaning, good day.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag.
Note that Karen's greeting is slightly less formal, as she doesn't say the teacher's name.
Guten Tag.
Good day.
Guten Tag.
Note,
Guten Tag.
can be used from around noon until dusk. The teacher's response is the same.
Guten Tag.
This can translate as hello or good day.
Guten Tag.
Is a common way to greet people during the day. You can use it in formal and less formal situations. In the third conversation, which takes place in the evening at 6 p.m., do you remember how Ben says, good evening?
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Good evening.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Guten Abend.
Is a common way to greet people during the evening and at night, in both formal and less formal situations. Do you remember the teacher's response? Good evening, Ben.
Guten Abend, Ben.
First is
Guten Abend.
good evening.
Guten Abend.
Next is Ben's name pronounced in German.
Ben. Ben. Ben.
Together it's
Guten Abend, Ben.
good evening, Ben.
Guten Abend, Ben.
Note that the teacher addresses Ben by his first name, as he's younger. This makes the greeting sound more informal.
The expressions you have learned in this lesson are actually shortened forms of longer expressions. Guten Morgen is the shortened form of Ich wünsche dir einen guten Morgen. I wish you a good morning. Guten Tag is the shortened form of Ich wünsche dir einen guten Tag. I wish you a good day. Guten Abend is the shortened form of Ich wünsche dir einen guten Abend. I wish you a good evening. These extended forms are simply for your general knowledge. Let's look at the greetings once more. Listen and repeat, or speak along with me. Guten Tag. Guten Tag. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Guten Morgen, Frau Fischer. Guten Morgen, Frau Fischer. Hallo. Hallo. Did you notice the last greeting?
Wondering how you can master these conversations even faster? Here's how. 1. Read along. You get the lesson conversation and translations inside our dialogue tool, so that you see each word as you hear it and understand it all. 2. Practice speaking. By shadowing what you hear, you can also record and compare yourself with native speakers with our voice recording tools. And 3. Take our assessment tests and see how much you remember. These tools are part of our Can-Do course. Just click the link in the description to get them.
Hallo.
Hello.
Hallo. Hallo.
For informal situations, you can just use the greeting,
Hallo.
hello, at any time of the day.
Hallo.
Is the most common greeting in German. However, it's only suitable for informal situations, such as when greeting friends or relatives. It translates as hi or hello.
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. Then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how Mark says good morning?
Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen. And how Karen says good day?
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Do you remember how to say good evening? Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Do you remember how Mark addresses Miss Fisher? Frau Fischer. Frau Fischer.
Let's practice. Imagine you're Ben Lee, and you're attending your morning class. Respond by saying, "Good morning." Ready?
Guten Morgen, Ben.
Guten Morgen.
Listen again and repeat.
Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen.
Let's try another. Imagine you're Mark Lee, and you're attending your afternoon class. Respond by saying, "Good day, Miss Fisher." Ready?
Guten Tag, Herr Lee.
Guten Tag, Frau Fischer.
Listen again and repeat.
Guten Tag, Frau Fischer. Guten Tag, Frau Fischer.
Let's try one more. Imagine you're Karen Lee, and you meet your neighbor in the evening. Respond by saying, "Good evening." Ready?
Guten Abend. Guten Abend.
Listen again and repeat.
Guten Abend. Guten Abend.
This is the end of this lesson.
Now, here's what you can do to cement this conversation in your head. Review the conversation with our dialogue tool and lesson transcripts. Study the key words and phrases with our spaced repetition flashcards. Review the key grammar and cultural tips inside the lesson notes. And test yourself with our assessment tests. So click the link in the description right now and sign up for your free lifetime account to access our Can-Do course.
Now you know how to use basic greetings in German. That's all there is to it. Keep practicing and move on to the next lesson.